Top weight for race 2 will be Hangover 2, and he was a nice winner here last time out when he beat Street Fever and Steps to Stardom, who's also in this race. So he's drawn a little worse today, and probably his pattern of racing isn't going to be as well suited here with the rail out 8. Number 2 is Carlton. He's the favourite. He looks great, doesn't he? A good-looking horse. From the Matt Dunn stable. He's a last start winner when he beat Hasberg at the Gold Coast there. So it was a grinding workmanship-like win, and he would need to step up again. Heradify the 3. Jimmy Orman rides here for Alyssa Ross. A nice winner at Toowoomba last time out in the Class 1, so steps up in grade here today, but the journey shouldn't be a problem. Steps to Stardom is the 4 with Jimmy Byrne on board. I think she's your likely leader, and I think Jimmy will control the race and hopefully have a relatively easy time of it the first sort of 3 furlongs or so, and have something left to kick with. Jolie Madeleine's a 5, gets in with 51, so she's got to be a nice chance. Heck of an Idea is the 6 from the David Kelly stable, who's run at Lismore, was fair last time out, beaten about 4, so draws nicely in 1 with no weight on her back here today. Sea Cruise is the 7 from the Paul Duncan stable, who ran 4th to Flying Sand last time out. It's a horse that likes to, or she's a mare that likes to sort of settle just off the speed, I'd say in 4th or 5th position. Cocktail Thong, the 8 from the Reg McKay stable, who was a Warwick winner 2 starts ago and ran 4th here last time out, so steps up in journey today. We'll have a good look at her. All right, that's how they looked in the yard. I'm sticking with Steps to Stardom. I'm hoping she's going to lead them a merry waltz and be able to keep going here today. Hangover 2 will be making good ground. 2, Carlton, probably the best in the yard, and he's off a nice win there at the Gold Coast also. And 5, Jolie Madeleine, who's got a mere 51 kilos on her back today. 4, 1, 2 and 5. Carlton the favourite here, but easy on course. $2.70 out to $3.30. Here's Josh Fleming.
Sea Cruise goes up and Hangover 2 to complete the line. So Hangover 2 will be the last to move in at the 1700 here for the Schweppes handicap. Easing favourite Carton on track. There's been late money for Heradify and Set to Stardom rock solid. Hasn't moved from its opening price. Hangover 2 goes in. It's been quite easy in the market. Hangover 2. Heck of an Idea's got the inside. We're right to go. Red lights on. Stand by. Should be right. Gates open, racing. Hangover 2 on the outside, came out sluggishly, missed the kick by a length and a half, and Carton's drifting back to second last. Sets to Stardom away best of all. There's Heradify going forward, and Sea Cruise out very wide. Jolie Madeleine 4th and Carton 5th on the outside of Heck of an Idea. Cocktail Thong is out 3 wide, second last and over racing there, and last of all is Hangover 2. But Sets to Stardom dictates early here by a length and a half from Heradify, and Jolie Madeleine 3rd, the inside past the 1200 metres mark. A length and a half to Sea Cruise, followed by Heck of an Idea, and then Carton, second last Hangover 2, and last of all is Cocktail Thong, the best part of 6 lengths off the speed. They're dawdling here, and Jimmy Byrne is dictating on Sets to Stardom down past the 950, led by 3/4 of a length to Heradify on the outside for Jimmy Orman, who rode the first winner. Jolie Madeleine 3rd, the inside, length and a half away then to Sea Cruise, followed by Heck of an Idea at the 800 metres mark, and then Carton 3rd last, followed by Hangover 2, and still last of all is Cocktail Thong. Down the Vitteroni Street side they head, 650 metres left to go, and Sets to Stardom by 3/4 of a length still from Heradify. Jolie Madeleine is a couple of lengths away, 3rd on the inside. Carton's getting moving on the outside now, and then Sea Cruise, followed by Heck of an Idea, not travelling well. Second last the outside is Cocktail Thong, and Hangover 2 is now last of all, about a length and a half away. Homeward bound, and we've got Heradify and Carton looming large on the outside. Sets to Stardom quickly beaten off, followed by Heck of an Idea down the outside. It's Heradify and Carton. Sea Cruise up to 3rd from Jolie Madeleine. Heck of an Idea down the outside. Heradify the leader, kicking strongly from Carton. Heradify's in front, and Heradify won by a length and a half to Carton. Heck of an Idea ran 3rd, followed by Sea Cruise and Jolie Madeleine. Hangover 2 Sets to Stardom, drop right out, finished at the tail in company of Cocktail Thong. First 2 for Jimmy Orman. Heradify the winner. Number 3, trained by Alyssa Ross at Westbrook, and has defeated Carton and Heck of an Idea, grabbing 3rd ahead of Sea Cruise. 3 the winner, Heradify, Jimmy Orman. Our leading rider here in Queensland, and he picks up a double on the first 2 races after Doula took out race number 1 in a 3-way finish, winning by a short half head. This one did it more comfortably, Heradify. After winning a Class 1 at Toowoomba last time out, he takes a step to a Class 3 here today. Not easy to do. but he's won from Carton and Eck of an Idea. So the two stepping up from Class 1s to Class 3s have run the Quinella. 3, 2 and 6. 7 ran 4C Cruise. 1 3/4 by a half were those margins. 1 3/4 by a half. The time is 1:43.9, 1:43.90, and 35.19 the last 600, 35.19. So it was a slowly run race. He seemed to be able to dictate there, Jim Byrne, on steps to stardom, but she was gone on the turn. She gave him pretty meekly there, so I don't know if there's an issue with her, but after having a soft run, she dropped right out. 1:43.9, 35.19, 1 3/4 by half a length, and the numbers were 3, 2 and 6, 7 4th, and 5 5th after race number 2. But a winning double to Jimmy Orman, and the first 2 races here at Ipswich today, and our leading rider in South East Queensland, full stop.
All right, we have Troy Sweeney with us, who's a stable rep for Alyssa Ross. Of course, Alyssa hard at work again there at Toowoomba Hospital today, Troy?
Yeah, certainly is.
No rest for the wicked, is there?
Not at all, not at all.
But you've got these horses absolutely flying. Ratify winning again here today. He's put 2 together now.
Yeah, it was a good win last start at Toowoomba. Bring him here and see if he can step up, and he has. So
It's a bit hot in the yard. He's a fiery sort, isn't he?
yeah, well, different stalls today. No breeze for him. He didn't handle it too well, but he's handled the race certainly, hasn't he?
Yeah, because does he normally get like that?
Yeah, sometimes last prep he did, but yeah, not this prep. He hasn't been too bad.
Okay, I couldn't remember him that sort of hot and messy at Doomben. Of course, he ran a nice race behind Canongate at Doomben in Class 1.
Yeah, it was a nice race. That horse seems to go pretty good. It's backed up its form, so so is he.
And what did Alyssa think coming into today's race? Was she confident?
Yeah, we were quite confident. He's improved a couple of lengths since that last start, so yeah.
You're Alyssa's partner, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
And are you the work rider too?
I am.
I thought you looked work rider size, so you knew he was going quite well.
Yeah, no, he's going well, so yeah. And the young fella, Steve, he does a good job too.
Steve the strapper? He's pretty excited. I think he might have had something on, do you?
I'd say he would have, yes. Yes.
All right, and I guess you look for, you know, Class 4 or 5, but you might even slip to town there for something later.
Yeah, don't make decisions on race day, so we'll go home and have a look and see where we go.
That's a very good idea, Troy. Well, you're flying the flag very well for Alyssa here today. She can't watch, I suppose, at hospital.
Oh, I don't know where she is at the moment. I haven't spoke to her, so...
She might be just listening in. Well, thanks for your time. Enjoy the win.
No, thank you, Ben.
All right, there's Troy. We'll grab a quick word with Jimmy Orman now. 2 races down, 2 to Jimmy. He's our leading rider here in Queensland at the moment. He's having a bumper of a season. It's going great, isn't it, Jim?
Yeah, it's been good. Makes it better when you get on the right horses, I suppose. But yeah, he ran well, you know, like I think he's going to run a bit more distance, you know, he's going to be a lot stronger again. So yeah, he's above average.
Did you think when you won on him at Toowoomba that he'd be able to bring that down here?
Yeah, well, looking at the form, I didn't think it was much stronger, and he was impressive at Toowoomba, and he had a little bit up his sleeve, so I always thought he'd be a chance, yeah.
I was just saying to Troy, he's a bit hot in the yard. Do you think that'll enable him to, well, whether he'll calm down enough that he can stretch out to a bit longer journey?
I reckon he will, yeah, if he can just sort that out. But like he relaxes lovely in the run and lets down super, so I don't see why not.
All right, well done.
Thank you.
There he is again, Richard. Jimmy Orman riding another winner, this time for Alyssa Ross. The numbers are 3, 2, 6 and 7 here, race 2 at Ipswich.
Good on you, Bernie. Thank you. Yeah, tough win by this fellow. He's got the earmuffs on there and all sorts of gear on him. He might be a bit of a thinker, but he has the ability. And Haratify makes it back-to-back wins. A Harada-son 4-year-old win number 3. He's going pretty well, and he was strong there over the 1,700 metres. Haratify pays $4.20, $1.80. Beats Carton, close Carton, $1.50, and Heck of an Idea was third, $1.90. So 3, 2, 6 and 7 interim numbers there in details after the second event from Ipswich today.